President Baba, His Excellency, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, ne Baba Jankuma say, Ghana needs to be identified with a unique music sound. Ni position now one dear men shed the nim papa men say time I demand no dear, but oh yeah, Executive Secretary of the Creative Arts Agency. Me shed the nim papa. Na ochese ese Ghana yetiminya sound la ebe identifying ewo international level. Na ne kasa mu no obo so say ewo mu say high life ye ko history mu a ye ka wo mo ye high life ho de but ewo say yetiminya a particular sound say a beton Ghana international. Na pay you for me person say Ghana see I can say ya nyuma ye ni sound identify na see ye ni bia e dien ye be ya ye betimi anya sound e be identifying as Ghana. Ogoto Jankuma kasa
Jankroma. Who's then?
Executive Secretary of the Creative Arts Agency.
So I mean, I say high life. Say Rihanna. Any high life yana young Nkrofu what they to Kwang near day. Na beat Ben Hansen no be. And our suggestions be na one for the be to say be one ma anyway be
producers no starting see
na ya dynamic na ya sell na akwa to say what kwanya kan one say fi Ghana to say reggae what say we na say fi we to reach you ha nti no nse bi wa ka meka nse bi wa ka meka but Morachi obu a wo man nti no nse bi wa mintimi nka o da bi mintimi nka but because minim niema Jankroma kasa minim ne awu na minim ne awate if say Ghana no ya tresi ne ayepe enisi amphitheaters so ombeboa amanyumtofo no sabi omorebo mo concert ne ade ombenya baby abo ne o kan de eye eno no ye ono no kra de akire ono no kra de later yenya nyane you know baby anyumtofo no ne ade be ye one programs ne ade no yenya sa ne amani nyina awie no na anka sa beat na say sound or can na anka no de wo de abeto aso na make not yes because in prempre ninje ndi say ne okano sabi o me technical person we tell you right but ne amemi susu ni se prempre ne nye ne okano nya de bia prempre ne ho hia sa pacho what yes because high life ne ade kura na ye pe bia to na yenye nti nka digital platforms bi na nka obeboa na nka ebeba papa na sanka eno no ye de no na start bibia kam je se beboya isan say say ye bebo kwanyaka na yenya babia menton kwanyaka no na esa kwa tisania ebia wakoto stuffing chairs e resi dan me fancy abonten nti yakọ to stuffing chairs a ye de abesi abonten nsu be tonhwe stuffing chairs no nti yenya dan ni wie what you say mi amboso na dan no so nya ese wo ye dan kuru so ese wo rufi when rufi nsu to be dan eba dan no be sai dan ni mo niama nti ni anka me ka kire eye honorable Jankroma mesere no nkom yenya dan ni wie so yenya dan ni wie na anka me ho hia no digital platforms ayeka si yenya yende a nka beboya ene amphitheaters me ade no Okay, no ye ready man at least. Yan si mprimpini yenya nyama bi ebetima boa. Na ne oka no aye den atoya so. This ameme de ne ho a me metima ka kire wurampo. Miss Wurampo. Sorry obia. Madam. Honorable no.
Coach.
Yeah. And then because I see radio. This discussion is about I'm a young come up a friend. Now idea all say we share about the music where it be American almost so music in R&B and identify with them. The high life in the baby area to you know so. And I'm so chere. Yes, if you beat the idiot, as we go along. The Kenya particular name one. If you say you may be free Ghana have like a friend.
But Coach, don't we have already?
We have already, but you see, I mean, Ora father Hawanya when you're very cool. Or shall I album Bagua from the south to the north, east and west? Obia read the moon. Oh, so go across. Tata yene tini. I was say Obangraha. Ebe no call ye. Infant or you obia rhythm. So Ghana. So okay, the main party a new one. Your friend will be the treaties that you have catch timing, tuning, and tempo. Now, timing, tuning, and a tempo. No, you are there, if you know, time signature thing. A quite fast so edit tap your 4/4 time signature. Your 3/4 and your 6/8. 3/4 no okwa. I imagine 4 time, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6/8 in so there. And also according to say Agbajana line. Now if we encounter echo go tarrying, all these patterns no, so okay, most of our choral music man. Do not try 1, 3, 4. 3, 4 no use. But 4/4 time, I want to call a slow how we be. Follow boy when you have 4/4 time. So you can say Ghana comprising 16 regions. Why the any river said name me the I nature over you. Even in the high life scene of crowd, you're different. Central you don't so comments and more. Teaching high life, which originated from the Congo land. Because set a robust out and only a Juma, only a million to say you, and they add up to say you know. And then so now look at the different interpretations of music. Your guitar band music, and your dance band music. So if you create you don't almost style of music, I won't bother man. In order for you to tell the guitar man, no, there was the strumming of the guitar, no, take precedence over the other guitar. Over in Kaha, not eat and then come for. Only use brass band music to embellish the music. I say, I don't go for guitar ever come. I don't come any no, pam 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 pam. So you see that you know, non brass music you can on the trombone, trumpet, and a saxophone. All the brass come boom. I said on the guitar bass. Said no, your friend no, upright bass. They can even do for church to do only you know. And no nobody. So music in itself, from the season no assistant. So because a high life music, and why dear you go for what the and I say for bobo music, you know, Mauli, you know, no. Oh, Buta region, and Yanko Fana. And I say Yanko Babaya also. And I go for CST Banka, I mean, come say, or Yanko, and I see man, any Jualaka, no Yanko Fana. And I'll back King Bruce, E.T. Mensa, any Rambless, Jerry Hansen, one Yanko Fana. But in all this one party place through party for time python. So if Ghanaians want to identify her, and they can say, okay, Ghana high life in but different you know, this is the language. And then they say language in there, would you try the country and say high life for another day?
Coach, the other person said, we've had several award schemes in this country, and they've been able to identify high life songs. What are some of the things that they consider as high life? So if we already have, say, for instance, TGME, this and a way no more considered as high life music.
No. This is how we want to say that the kid in you have. Then I will guitar any kind. And the guitar got the boy or the keyboard guitar. No matter how you sample, similar can never be the same.
But it is recognized as
high life.
High life.
So the ingredient, you know, anyone the Pamo music a cone mono and no so bia.
And
It's one name fa. So you can pick out the names and you'll be able to Ghana Haba. How you did the 4/4 time signature tune between the BPM of 120, ever 110 or ever no. Young class one as a highlight. But here the case at the independent producer. Me, between about the normal music. The Freddie Mammy support away. And I mean, TV studio, my own amount for Afro BTV, Eddie Petica. Now I'm going to just for the sanity, nationalism to be quite highlight. Them that the populace will not accept it. But better come. It may be a bit adding because of social media. Things are instant. You can't control. That's the problem now. This is a pure radio station, pure TV station. So between the 70 that was this year, the whole world will be a woman. There doesn't need for me to go to NCA to go and register. It's about bedding. Tell me about Taylor or Kwabuchi or Nick Fella, Nicola Kutikoyen. They want to study music. Or buy or introduce Fella into her life. Now, Fella doesn't know. I want to also get my own Afrobeat. It's meant for you do music, and come her life, So if you look at the party now, I tell you for this year. You see, I will tell you, I did more pitch. Me mama, and I have an idea that the young to touch a soul with a certain BPM. Oh, I will for obedient, that all pitch it, all 7 million for that kind of effect. So at the end of the day, we can say Ghana Hala, but the individual one, or what could you do a record will he succumb to that kind of a. That is the problem. If you be Afrobeat, I don't know what is her life. They will not buy. The Chronicle was telling that he's our party. That's what Afrobeat. Meanwhile, the last time I was saying, if you look at Kavido's song, Sugar Cane, it is a replica of Cesar Healing, the same chord progression. But we're not born at the funky way. But okay, they say. So, how are you going to name it? Or if you said the market value, or compare Nigeria for this Benabon to get the market. And now he's all the BHs in Watson. So, for 2, now it's a highlight for which go be do. Because the producers don't produce, they want certain type. And the generation of today, on my game, again, I put on a different. That bang down about you can I'm at the president generation, and I see a union. Dr. KC. And I a lot of co. Atibira. Kalabi. Na ben on talk will be above love.
18 how life I revolve to this generation. It's me question.
Those people who live at the existences of time. Who call life or who call King Bruce or like generation to the car or the hip life rather to every at the hip life biaba. And sana or the Afrobeat do highlight one consider. So it's a problem. And I think the stakeholders in the music industry, they say in that country, they now say, look, Ghana has, they say, you may be free by piano. So they took particular platform this one. So if you Ghana and Kwan hard, now we'll succeed because we have independent producers. When I mean, you can't force me. They say, your friend can salute that beat. Sign them to me, Dean. It's a Clovis, look away in your friends. We're never here because the coffee. What I say? Big 3. We give them question. We
give 4.
You can also compare 20 and 5 market night and Jamaica or Taco. Why we are saying feel.
Oh, you could come another.
Oh, US.
Maybe we catch your cancer.
Oh, US.
Oh, US. Okay, so it's a way cancer to me. Say their friend. What we for to say? It's an second drobia or to call it ginger. What did you know? Anybody at all so far as a music no the marketing over petrol you need it over to be or baby so it's a problem.
Councillor
you do someone my
coach
Sammy now me say coach Boame with this there's something that happened that I'm trying to Sonny Badu.
Sonny Badu.
Okay. Edini yeba edu ana
Badu.
What's
it? Du. Ba otosudu. Badu.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Then, Nkrumah 2 means what?
Ngoloma. But what the Nkrumah?
The word is it Ngoloma Yeah, it's
And
Ngolo.
Eba Enkono.
Sir, okay, be my man. Okay, that kind of teacher one. CH. C any him what that say? Jabia a champion okay AKY. By any AC when the white make you know. I'm put down among put almost say I'm for baby actually OTCHERE. That be actually or here. My OKYERE. It's Bedu, but pronunciation Bedu. That's the problem. But Bedu.
And to see Bedu and I say Eba.
Oh, so sweet.
And the Eba Enkono.
Nkoma. Nkoma.
In a can
Men no enu. Men sami toto fiensa. Men aha. Men na
Anang.
anan enai. Konum enum konsia agensia.
Nkrumah de 9 no yoto so ya.
Awotwe.
Ti kwa Nkrumah no ne Nkrumah. Ngolo ma so no na ye ayezema. Ana wo sesa no Nkrumah. Ngolo ma. Kwa Nkrumah no nya 9 fo.
I don't know necessarily top 9, but
Na Kwame Nkrumah wonyano.
and they mean to. Yes, sure.
So yeah, there's a historians.
That's not what you want to achieve. Because questions are the banner.
I know what I mean, Frenchie. I want to learn.
Okay.
Now, I'm asking these questions because, still, the statement from Creative Arts Executive Director is not a fair statement that came out about it. But I'm trying to bring something up to speed. Maybe I'm missing the question if you hear. All the bars, the beats that makes what we are trying to accept, say, a Yendian. I want you to see the involvement of Badu, Bankono, Anna. They are not surnames. Are you aware?
Yeah, they are not.
The BSN names Mensa.
They are not surnames.
And you say yes,
I'm coming to tell you why it has become surname.
It's not supposed to be a surname.
It's not a surname, but we are Badu. Now, so a bar or toss where do lutrot or no acting on, and also on your lutrot no. But a duna, a bad duna done so yanade, and ye jamano, and to share Nibusu Hasen. And or di a bad duna done is surname.
Professor Thomas, let me be a for a cat nose in the Dino. Che Mensa, that's the name.
I get in a picture here.
It's true.
Uban Clan, it's happening the same way. Aye, and yes, surname. Oh, that's it. But Obi far, we ignore, not looking at the future implication. And it has become a big problem for all of us. A billion comma ye the high life, and your Ghana. How big is Jamaica? It's a small place. But they consciously decided that until they even added it to the programming on keyboards. So you hear the rhythm and you associate it. And it was a deliberate, conscious effort. Coach made a very deep statement. If you are going into the market, will you go with Pan Logo because it's from the capital? Will you go with Agbaja because it's coming from the Volta region? Even language till today. We have not been able to settle on what is the main language in Ghana. Because the most difficult language to learn in Ghana is the Ghana language. And it's the most language that now we have been deprived of using. Which is a big fact. There was nothing called Gobe. The name was
Gary. Yes,
but for the tourism industry to bring a concept, to bring a food
Gobe
up
Festival.
there, they used Gobe Festival instead of Gary because we were eating it.
I must say.
Now, it's difficult for you to go to schools that we are paying huge, teaching Ghana language to our children. Because We didn't foretell the future. When my son took Badu, I didn't care. Now he's producing Badu. When issues happen, investigation, I said, no, Badu ne ye, otoswe do, but me papa ne Mr. Kwating. We are not, as if history is nothing. So that is why the daughter or the CEO or the executive secretary is calling our attention that this thing has been discussed before, but it's difficult to run it because Yentumi and see the future of it. Very difficult. Yeah? Sammy, even in the ministry, psychology was not in the ministry's pay structure. So it was difficult. So you go and study psychology, you go and study counseling, and you go into the Ministry of Health, you can't get anywhere to fix it. You will not be paid. Unless you go and read medicine and come back as a doctor and go and study psychology. We are building a lot of structures without looking at the future. So to make a particular rhythm as a Ghanaian rhythm is possible. But how? What she's saying, it makes a lot of sense. And she's not the first to say it. And when you get to that, your target and say, but we already have it. It is not true. We don't have.
We don't have.
We don't have.
So what do we consider as high life?
Is high life a Ghanaian music? Is Kwalegu a Ghanaian music? Is Agwaje a Ghanaian music? Is it?
Ewe music.
Is he a Ghanaian?
High life is one media.
Minim.
Unim. Sami.
Minim.
Unim also unim.
Educate me. And one media. And one media banner. So that if you go into the international market, you want BET to give you all the things. No, be about high life. I say I didn't need share system. No, be talk about Kwalegu. Go. Under
High life.
So it means that when it's a Ghanaian music, then it is where all the 16 regions have their rhythm in it.
Yeah.
Is that how Jamaica has done it?
No.
Is that how America has done it? So you need to get to a point where you can have a consensus, but with a meaning. So my son has taken Badu, and I'm looking at it quietly. Now he has grown and has grown the family.
That's Badu family.
So we woo ni eche dina. Is nothing when we only Badu no e jako bao na ne ba be ma no e ka so ote ne ho ate ne din. Tell we anye say ni. But then Crawford Chobidi the tell you has a say ni. Asantewa enye say ni. And we are losing the fiber of tradition with no understanding. And I'm telling you, you better some 50 years to come.
It's serious.
And that is why it's happening to our music industry.
And the tomatoes need taste. Jenny need taste.
Where did they?
It would get
so make us say we are not thinking. We are not thinking. Oh, a good song is not anything but a song that can stand the test of time. That's a good song. Now, you ever born a be a boy just so not 10 years time, but it doesn't make relevant.
Disposable music.
Any good song. So a good song is not a song that has made hits, but a song that is relevant at all times. And what makes relevant song? Because, and I'm a lot of examples. Do you have meanings to things? Let me give you another example. The name Alaju. What I say? David. Say Nyokro. Allah. Ajo. What is the history behind it? You don't know, but you think it's a community. When they came to settle, the Gaga people came down to settle. Every evening you go to where they gave them to live, like the way they gave these people at Sodom and Gomorrah. All they are doing is they brought their tradition, their drumming. So when you ask the people from the Osu and Mbenya, Omi and Allah, Now Joe, then it became halal.
This is like Adabraka. Adabraka.
Google, Wikipedia say High Life is a Ghanaian music genre.
Why are you reading Wikipedia?
Yes.
Everything in Wikipedia came as a result of what others are writing. For example, Oka said, no. It doesn't make it authentic. For example, Truecaller. Do you know what Truecaller is? Truecaller, unfortunately, is not what you have put there. It's what most people have put there. I don't think I'm blowing your mind.
How am I receiving?
So 0277609644 is my number, and everybody's storing it. Councillor Lutot. So the system has identified 0277, but in me, if you go to the way I registered it, it is not Councillor Lutot. So when I call you, you have a Truecaller and it's Councillor Lutot. It's not because that is what I fed in there. Is what others have fed constantly with the same number.
Others have fed in there, and this is representing us as Ghana.
And the most dangerous thing in this world is to find somebody who is so zealous, pushing a wrong idea. And that is Wikipedia. Go to Wikipedia, you find my profile. A lot of things there are lies. It is things that people wrote. Yeah. So Wikipedia doesn't define Councillor Lutot.
What you can then put it there.
You get my profile, there are things I've not done before.
But you can correct it.
I will never correct in Wikipedia because Wikipedia is not an engine of truth. So if Wikipedia is telling that High Life is from Ghana, it's lying because that's the input. Let's make a conscious effort today and do Agbaja. Everybody Agbaja is from Ghana. Everybody Agbaja is from Ghana. Wikipedia will pick it. Because the core of the foundation, building foundation, we're only building the structures. Masa, who name Accra Rolling Circle? Who was there? Mokola Meboa. Do you know the original name?
What's the name?
Makola Mefeja. Makola. So the same Gao people who came, they set fire. So those in around the place, they take charcoal. Mboya, Inyakola. They bring them charcoal and collect fire because they don't want to set fire. Inyakola. That's what Kola. There's nothing called Mambobi. It's called Man. Momo B. So there was Nima Man. And there was Mamomo B. So when they set up Nima Man, then the old people there, Mboya, me and Mamomo B are there. That is Mambo B Amakane. Mamomo B. You see, as I'm the phone show with TCC, I have friend. What do you mean? Do you know the name? Do you know the name? Jisse in crime. After the last war, they were beaten by Nkran Deno. And you know, you trying to say Jisse in crime for. So after the, so until you know the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable. Our problem is that we will fight, we will spend money to create a particular journal for Ghana. But if we cannot agree to disagree with the 16 regions, my brother, you keep saying High Life is from Ghana. High Life is from Ghana. Like the way you chew ginger honey chips and say Makwe ginger chips is from Ghana. And it is true from Ghana. Because anywhere you chew the ginger,
0277.
you say that in bed, and they tell you call 0277 609 644. Onale ye kuku.
Yeah.
Nakanoni. Perfio no believer ke. Makwe ginger honey chips. Onapo. If you would thank you.